Okay, everybody, and how you doing? Continuing along my little Chihuahua empire, and we've expanded down here a bit. And see, there's that guy that I was concerned about. So he's down. He's moved. He's way up here. He just keeps moving down this way. So I made some armies or fleets, and I'm sending them in ahead, right? And that's just so that I can get things done. Anyway, so I mopped all the floors,
Construction complete.
picked up
Construction
things,
complete.
and I left an area where somebody's dog is
Special product complete.
making a mess, and they're gonna have to start cleaning up, or there's gonna be issues, right? It's like if you have a baby, you gotta clean up after the baby, right? You gotta clean up after the kids. You can't just let someone else do it. I just, I gotta stop being so fucking nice. Pardon the language, I know. What's this one? This guy's. Okay, which one of you guys has nothing? This one. I want you to move down to. There you go. Okay. Anyway. And another thing, when you rent a room in an apartment that has a lease, there's rules about visitors, okay? And you know what? Whoop, somebody died. Huh? I don't understand. That guy's running it. Okay, whatever then. Alright. You got a female chihuahua running everything. Oh no, terrible, isn't it? Come on. Not. Okay, where was I here? There was somebody doing something way to hell up here too, right? This doesn't have a thing on it. We'll have to solve that. Where is that? Well, I wanted you to go here.
Anomaly found.
Of course. Okay, so I moved that there.
Construction complete.
What's going on here?
System survey complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Anomaly found. Construction complete. Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Gonna have to get at more of these, huh? Climate restoration. I thought I had that. That's weird. How did I do these other ones then? Weird. Can't do that one. Okay, better let that grow a bit. Anyway. Yeah. Just keep growing and getting more technologically advanced and so on and so on and so on and so on. Almost at 1,000, eh? Wow.
We have mastered a new technology.
I bet we have. What's food? Food's fine. Okay. Let's go there. What are we doing on this? 6 months.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Whee! Might have to start building some habitats. Crazy. Darn Chihuahuas are really breeding. Anyway.
We have mastered a new technology.
There we go. Now it's on.
System survey complete.
Hey, okay, get over here.
Construction complete.
Okay, on paused. Whoops. Way up here. 44%.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Ah. So you can't build it where you got another orbital. Alright.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Ooh, you don't look happy. That's not good. Well,
System survey complete.
now who dies? Jeez. These people croaking, eh?
Our ships have been upgraded.
A ring world. That'd be neat to build.
We have mastered a new technology.
Fuck off, will you? While I look at this shit. I like the idea of the ring world. Build outside empires, whatever. Okay, so. Anyway. Used to be a really neat mod that was based on Cthulhu, where the center of the galaxy Cthulhu was, right? And you had to like battle your way to it. You could either be on their side or fight against it, right? It was a neat mod, and I guess there was some small updates, and I don't know. That was a neat one too. Of course, there's the Star Wars and the Star Trek, and other ones like Babylon 5 and other little mods and fan projects. But you know, it and it's like this. If I were some of these IP holders, I'd say, hey, these guys are really good modders. Why don't we give them a buck, get the license, and actually, build a game. They did that kind of with Star Trek, but I don't know. I'm told it's, but they didn't. They did it themselves rather than
Anomaly found.
have certain people do stuff. Gotta do that quick too.
Construction complete.
And they always limit what things. I gotta say though, the original Star Trek New Horizons mod was really well done when I first remember playing it a while back. And
We have mastered a new technology.
it was fun. But like all good things, they come to an end, and it comes down to, are you going to support an intellectual property? I guess that's what the Americans would call it, or as a fan, a certain franchise when it's owned by somebody who's a friend of a rapist in the U.S. I just wow, and he's just going through wrecking everything. They just, because what's going to happen is they're going to make it so bad, they get unelected, and then they're going to sit back and they're going to blame all the damage and crap that the people that fix things are going to have to do to fix this mess on them, so that they can then come back and drive it even more towards their kind. That's what they do. That's what they do. They blame everybody for the shit they cause. It's just a shit show. Anyway, there. Now, how do I do this ring thing? Must build around a star.
Construction complete.
Okay, so lacking 51. So we're gonna leave you here. We'll get all this done then. As soon as this is high enough, we'll build another ring world.
System survey complete.
Yay! Happy dappy. Hey, he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. And nothing's in there, so we can bring you all the way to here. I'm just letting everybody also know that I'm just gonna glide and muck around for the next couple of months and see how things go, because it's yeah, I don't know. You know, it's like I don't mind people
Construction complete.
coming to visit their friends, right? But you don't do it every day, and you don't do it for 8 hours of the day.
Construction complete.
I don't know what kind of strange bullshit people fucking have, but what I'm seeing is people that come from shelters are suddenly going, well, let's hang out at his place, right? I'm like, no, this isn't a fucking drop-in center, all right, for everybody. I mean, I'd love to help everybody out and give you a place to live and everything, but this is not it, you know. I help one person, and then suddenly they, you know. The last person, her son wanted to be here 10, 12 hours of the fucking day, all night, and sit all day in my front porch smoking drugs. So, no. I have a bad reaction, in fact, to weed. And I'll say it, I used to smoke it when I was younger, and then, you know, break when I was taking pain medicine, and now it gives me pains in the kidneys, and the only thing I could come up with that made logic sense is that it relaxes me so much that the discs or something pinch a nerve in there and it causes pain. So yeah, you don't smoke weed to get pain, do you? It doesn't work that way. I mean, it's too bad. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. I wish it wouldn't do these little stupid things. Anyway.
We have mastered a new technology.
That was primarily the main reason that this so-called American that was coming to Canada or whatever, who suddenly had a job working at a weed place. Yeah, right. You know, I don't like people that lie to me. You know, it's like one of those things where the next time this happens, where I'm looking for a roommate, one of the things I'm going to say is, well, let me come over and see where you're living now. Let's go right now. You come over and look at my place, and I'll go over and look at yours right now, where you are. Okay? How you're living and what it's like and everything else. Oh, I can't, or it's a shelter or whatever. Well, then we gotta have some discussions, because what I'm feeling is most of these people lived in rooms for so long, they forgot what responsibility is when they move into an apartment. And there's certain things you don't do, like, I wasn't looking for a temporary roommate, right? And what's the first thing this person does in a week? Goes behind my back to my landlord asking for a bachelor apartment, where I've asked for one because I'm sick and tired of doing this, right? I know I'd end up paying a couple $100 more in rent, but then I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore of worrying about paying my bills. No, it's just this is what people got to understand. There's only so much of this shit I'm gonna put up with before I say, well, screw this shit, right? Why would I put up with it? I mean, I got a neighbor who's neighbors who don't get along together, right? So every once in a while you're hearing really big blow ups, right? That's really great to put up with. And they're related to the lady that I have to deal with for rent. So it makes you feel like, well, maybe I shouldn't say anything or do anything because, right? That's what that says to me. And because your rent's so cheap, you don't anything breaks down unless it's absolutely necessary to live. You don't complain, right? Which devalues your ability to rent to somebody else, right? I mean, it's one thing after another, right? I get to the point where I just, okay, I do exactly what I have to, and that's it. And I'm gonna stop being nice to people. Like, here's what I did. I took one of my computers, put it in this person's room, told them about legal free streaming services so they could watch the movies. And the first thing that happens the next day is this other person from a shelter comes over and they sit there for 8 hours of the day watching this shit. Right up until 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Right? You know? Okay. So I went and sold the computer and I basically said, no, I'm not bringing my other one in there. And half the reason is because then it incentivizes you to bring your little homeless friends into my fucking apartment, and I don't know what's going on here. Do they have bugs? Do they, you know, do you guys clean up after yourselves in the kitchen? No. Oh, I gotta do all this shit, eh? Yeah, fucking right. Next time I see her, be like, if I see dishes in there more longer than fucking 24-hour period, I'm gonna just throw them out. That way I can do my fucking dishes, man. Like, why am I living like a fucking little rug rat? Like, fuck this shit, man. People better fucking smarten up. You know. Bought a couple of things to make sure that things are better for me. I bought last month. I spent an extra $200 on. I went and got a wheelbarrow and shot back the wheelbarrow, so when I put my garbage in it, I can cart it out there, so I'm not hurting my back. Smarter, not harder, right? And then I got another. This month I got a cart so that I can go. If I need to go to a food bank, I'll do that. And I haven't used one in a long time. I'm gonna start using them. That way I got more money. Why should I, Like, I mean, it's everybody else abuses these systems. It's stupid. You should only be going when you need to, not just because you can. And then you got more party money or some other crap. That's what gives these right-wing crazy people more power to say, well, why do we bother doing this kind of stuff for people? That's it. It's abuse. And when you tell me that you don't do any drugs and you don't drink and yet you're on pain medicine, wow, that's a whole new ball game. That stuff right there, right? And then you're sitting there scratching yourself all the time, thinking, well, maybe there's bugs in the room, and there isn't. It's a weak form of overdose because you're taking too much of your drugs. That's the sign right there, right? I mean, I took the same medicine for 19 years. I know.
Construction complete.
Right? I love it when people try to bullshit me. It's just, I just shake my fucking head. Oh, really? There are bugs in there, there'd be bugs in here, and there'd be bugs everywhere, and because of the fucking heat, and yeah, and because because there isn't, fuck off. But you want to start bringing people off the fucking street into my fucking apartment, well, you know, that's a whole new ballgame. Plus there's the rules about double occupancy. You know, somebody visits somebody, they don't sit there for 8 hours of the day, unless it's like haven't seen you for a long time. And
We have mastered a new technology.
and it's like on a weekend kind of thing.
Construction complete.
You don't do it every other day, or every day, or frickin' whatever. That's just devastator torpedoes. Let's take all this. I mean, and what gets me, you know, on top of that is having that discussion with somebody and their son, and they all agree that it's even less than, you know, once a week. Maybe come and visit once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, right? I just don't, and to give people a little subjective, more subjective, there's issues with some certain types of people in the building that,
Construction complete.
let's just say they got
Construction complete.
say they got some bad habits, all right? And so what the building did was they turned off those codes that you can type in the building, right? So now people without keys have to sit there in the lobby, and these people started getting violent about it too. And
We have mastered a new technology.
it's caused some issues, and so here's this person wheeling up to, you know, the building and having to sit there like they do. And what's that make me look like? Right? I'm sorry, I just don't, you know, I don't like being looked at in that fashion of being a hypocrite. It annoys me. I don't want to be involved in it, any of it. And I said to both of them, I says, you're both on disability. How is it that I can afford a $25 a month cell phone plan with 25 gigabytes of data, and you guys can't? Well, then it was a discussion about Wi-Fi again. Everybody needs Wi-Fi. You know, and then I asked, what for? I got a landline here with a gigabit. What the hell's your problem? Oh, I need video so I can talk to my grandkids. Yeah, sure you do. I mean, you're down and out, and you need this. You don't want it. You need it. Like, reality check, motherfuckers. Get a cell phone, send some pictures, da 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 da. You know, talk to them on the phone. Like, what I get the feeling of is some lady with a couple of snakes and a little cute Chihuahua doing something weird in a fucking room. I won't even say it. Right? And expecting me to use my internet for that? Are you paying taxes? Do you have you know, is that legal? You know? Like, I'm not new, and I've seen and heard, and this is part of the reasons why landlords don't give you Wi-Fi, okay? Because you get up to doing stupid shit, okay? I mean, when in the first week when the last tenant moved in, her son shows up and says, well, me and my mom don't get Wi-Fi. We're moving out of here as soon as our rents are up. I just took a step back and said, wait, what? I'm not renting to you. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm renting to her, not you. And then he started showing up more and more and more and more and more. And it's like, fuck you. And then he just got lippy about it, and that's the end of them. And then I had the room inspected for bugs, and sure enough, on the couch where she was sleeping on, she didn't even have a bed, guys, and you're legally allowed to get a bed for free. it had bugs. The guy came in, sprayed the thing, and then I shot back the
Anomaly found.
room and resprayed it.
We have mastered a new technology.
And we're lucky because it was just localized on, and I ended up having a couple buddies throw the fucking thing out, right? So anyway, long story short, they leave that behind and took the keys, right? Huh? That's you throwing away $35 because of the key deposit, right? That's what idiots do. Okay? Let's do that. These are the joys of what I go through on top of, then I do a video, and then I'm on social media cracking jokes and doing things and drumming up, you know, interactions and stuff like that too. I got all that to do, and then to deal with stupid shit like this. I got stupid people online, stupid people locally.
We have mastered a new technology.
I always used to wonder why my old man would walk in the door one day and say, you know, I'm just so sick and tired of fucking stupid people. And I now understand. It's just everywhere. You know, they need to smarten up because, you know, go live on the street again, you know. It's like you try and give someone I says, listen, if you want to move, that's fine, right? Look for your own place. I get it, because then you got your own place, and if you sneak people into the place and they don't care, or they do care and catch you and kick you out, that's not my problem anymore, right? And but you're paying $200 for storing shit, okay? You've got, I don't know what you're spending all your money on, but you're not doing it right, because whatever. I would be banking some money for a while, 5 or 6 months, go until the spring, and then go somewhere. Like, the way these two are, they should get a place together. But the one has a trustee, so I know how that works. It's not going to happen. That means that she needs to be looked after. But then she gets to get away with stuff when she comes over here. I mean, imagine having cancer, and so she comes over here so she can smoke. Wow, you know. I don't want somebody, no offense, but I don't want somebody who needs care like that to be over at my apartment for anything that goes wrong, and suddenly there's an ambulance at my place, and somebody is harms themselves. I'm not here to cause shit. I mean, there's a whole whack load of things going through my head, you know. Whatever. Try and deal with it without, you know. Like, maybe I should just tell her, give me $50 cash and I'll clean up after you. Okay? I don't know. Like, you want to use my microwave, you want to use my fans, you want to use furniture of mine, you want to use like stands or whatever, you want to use you know, facilities and leave messes.
Anomaly found.
That sounds fair, you know. Give me $50 a month, huh? Okay. Then I wouldn't care so much. Yeah, but then it makes it harder for you to want to go anywhere because you have less money to that you can bank. I mean, it's just.
Construction complete.
And she was telling me that the stuff in storage, if she brought it here, would fill up my living room. And I'm like, well,
Anomaly found.
So instead of
Construction complete.
so what? So here's how I got thinking about that. I'd come back and say, okay, you're paying $200 a month for that. Why don't I just charge you $100 and you can just take the whole living room, put your shit in there, and then you can put that $100 away in a bank for 6 months, and then you got extra cash for things when you do move somewhere. Like bachelor apartments are like $1,100 a month, 1,000, 1,100. You'd be lucky on disability if you know somebody to find one around 800-900. And then you're gonna have to pay for your internet, your phone, all that jazz, just like I do, and you're gonna be spending extra money. I mean, it's just the logic of things, right? And I don't bother people. I sit in this room most of the day, or I go out there and I have my coffee in the morning, and then I come back in here and that's it. I barely use the kitchen, which is like the only reason I go in there is to go to use my microwave out there for heating water for instant coffee. Once in a couple of weeks, use the frying pan, which I had to use the second one because somebody dirtied the other one and didn't clean it. Like, smarten the fuck up. It's nothing. Okay, so that's okay. That didn't get done. Oh, he's doing that. Wait a minute. Where are my dudes here? Oh, I gotta go that way. That's why. Okay, when you're done doing this system, gotta have you go backwards for a bit.
We have mastered a new technology.
Well, isn't that nice? Technology's good. Once this system's done, I'll call that a video, and we'll just keep going on. There is another big empire out here, so I'm just wondering when I'm going to run into it. It's probably like over here, and by the time I get there, it'll have like 1 billion systems, and I'm like, warfare! Get a dog barking or something. Ooh, look at this system. This is nice. Yeah, there, Trump, if you were innocent, you'd be finding a way to release all those documents. Now, there's two things.
System survey complete.
Either one of his big supporters Okay. Just gonna say, that's weird. Anyway. Anyway, I got a friend who's trying to get his headphone system set up so he has a microphone and that. When we do that, I'll record some videos of us mucking around, playing some multiplayer games and stuff. Most of the games we play are stuff that everybody can play. That's another thing, right? And that's part of the in certain times where you have people, that can't afford big end computer systems and whatnot.
We have mastered a new technology.
Yeah, I'll take that. No orders. So that's done, right? Is this actually done? Down there.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Almost need another one of these things. Anyway. I don't know. Happy, happy, joy, joy. This guy's got to get happier, man. Like, for real. There. Hopefully that helps you.
We have mastered a new technology.
Well, isn't that special? Looks cool. I'll take one of those. Anyway. Good to see my research is almost all over 300. Minerals is doing well. Got to get our power up more though. It's kind of tons of food. So much food we don't need anymore ever.
Construction complete.
There we go.
Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Mega cannon. Don't mess with the puppy. What are we doing here? Oh, that's that thing. That's that thing. That's those things. Just that.
Construction complete.
Lots of energy in this one. Good. I got so much food that I don't know what to do with it. It's terrible, I tell you.
Colonization efforts begun. Construction complete. Colonization efforts begun.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the worst habit I have is I'll be drinking an instant coffee and I'll put the coffee mug to the left here and forget it's there. And,
Construction complete.
it gets a little messy and then I gotta clean that up. That's my bad habit. That and cigarettes. You run out of cigarettes and then you roll in cigarettes, which makes a mess. It's terrible. Don't start smoking, kids. It's terrible. I'll take that one.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Getting there.
We have mastered a new technology.
Hyperspace lanes all through here, so I can just go woo.
We have mastered a new technology.
I bet. So the idea is to go do all of this, put a big power ship there, right?
We have mastered a new technology.
Excuse me. What's this about? Oh, I got a freebie? World Shaper. Oh, cool. But she's weak. Engineered evolution. You can see that. Colossus project. Ooh.
Situation log updated.
Looks like fun, eh?
Construction complete.
Okay. Anyway, go up into here, do all of this, and then to there, put one battleship there, right? Have one over here for the time being, and then do all of this, and then that frees me up for this guy, so then I can move up here and do some of this area, right? Or kind of fill out around and slowly get to the center here where we can cut this off, and then we have, you know, see, now we're seeing things over here. They're not very powerful, so it's just space worms. And that was another totally creepy thing that I saw, that the US government screwed up. They were funding sterilization of this type of fly that eats flesh in like Panama and Central America, right? And the good news about that was, when you release 1 billion of them, they try and mate with other flies, and then after mating they die, right? Well, if they're sterilized, the male, then they don't breed, so you can keep the population down. Well, Trump government stopped that for just long enough for shit to start going stupid. Yep. This government is so short-sighted and dumb that it's gonna happen sooner rather than later, that something seriously bad's gonna start. And once it starts, it's just gonna be, whoa. They'll be unable to handle it. It's just, makes you wonder what the hell, right? Like, there should be a law that says if you're mental, like MAGA is, you're just not allowed to vote. You shouldn't be, because it's cuckoo. It's cuckoo. Absolutely nothing they're doing is, I don't know, whatever. Like, the problem with the USA has been, for the last 20 or 30 years, ever since basically Nixon, is that they've been abusing immigrants coming into the country, or foreign people in China, to make them cheap shit, to get an advantage in the USA on everybody else. Now they think, oh, we don't need anybody. You know, like, wow. You're 15 years too late for this. Like, if all these other nations just stood up and said, no, Trump, we're not dealing with you then. We'll cut you off for a whole week. Cut the entire U.S. No, none of this targeted crap. Just cut them all off for a week, everything. See how long that lasts. See how long he maintains power in the U.S. when people just tell him, no, that's it, done. No means no. But they don't, you see. He tries to divide people up and then works you over, bullies you. Right? It's like walking down the street and 5 kids come up to you and try and threaten you. Well, they must think you're absolutely crazy when you don't bite the bullshit. And you turn around and say, yeah, I'll twist your frickin' head off if you come at me. All of you. You know? Try it. Try it, you dumbasses. I'm gonna. I don't care if I get hurt. I'm gonna make sure that you remember this day forever. Fucking idiots. Just idiots. Too many idiots. And yeah. All right. Calm down. Calm down now. What I should do is bring these guys down here and then go. Yeah. All right. What the hell is going on here? Alright, I gotta do it one at a time. Stupid game. Go on, get. Stupid game. Where's that one that needed new dudes? Good enough. Yourself an upgrade. Okay.
We have mastered a new technology.
Good for you. Right there, looks good. Anyway, we got that kind of solved. Oh, I forgot something. I should get that jump drive stuff done, but I need to get that done.
Construction complete. Construction complete. We have claimed a new world for our people.
Yay. The first thing we gotta do is sort it.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Yay! Good for that.
We have claimed a new world for our people. Anomaly found. System survey complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Loads of electricity. Zzz.
Construction complete. Anomaly found. Colonization efforts begun.
Yeah, I could sit here all day in this game, just relaxing, not giving a crap about anything. But you got things to do too.
Construction complete. Colonization efforts begun.
Yay!
Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology. Construction complete. Construction complete. We have mastered a new technology.
Morphogenic field mastery sounds fun. Xenomorph army, eh? Bunch of aliens running around. Get 'em, boys. Okay, after this system, I'll call it. Keep going. Do 5 or 6 systems every time, you know, and just muck about talking about whatever's going on. Anyway, Unreal Engine stuff really isn't coming down the pipes anymore any good, and I just also, you know, that I really don't like the way they've done this fab site that they got. It's just horrible. They're just lumping everybody together and going, I don't know, whatever. And the stuff that you don't pay for anymore. Well, I get maybe one thing maybe a month now instead of
Construction complete.
3 or 4. Everything's stylized because nobody has decent graphics cards that can handle anything anymore. So they don't want you, making cinematics that's any good either, because that's Hollywood's job, right? Can't have you.
Situation log updated.
Oh, yeah, sure. How many guys do I have in here? Wait a minute here. What the hell is this shit? Well, why are you down there? What the hell are you doing there? What the hell is this shit? Oh my god, really? Go away and go over there. There you get zapped.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Good. You'll probably get killed by the way you're going out.
Our side ship is under attack. Evasive maneuvers initiated. Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Get going.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Frickin' fool. This game is stupid this way. See? Watch, dead. See? See? It could have taken a shortcut that way, but no. Moron game. That's what I don't like about it. It does shit whenever it feels like it wants to. When it comes to the space combat. And where did the armies go that were sitting in here? Why are you sitting? Ah, really? Okay, so you need to go over here. What a mess. Anyway, we'll call it a video here and then I'll sort this mess out later.